Good day, I am Princess Nagaliza and I am going to report the economic globalization. Globalization is most used in often economic contexts, but it also affects our culture and the politics. In general, globalization has been shown to increase the standard of living in developing countries, but some analysts warn that globalization can have a negative effect on local or emerging economies and individual workers. Globalization provides businesses with a competitive advantage by allowing them to source raw materials where they are inexpensive. Globalization also gives organization the opportunity to take advantage of lower labor costs in developing countries while leveraging the technical expertise and experience of more developed economies. The IMF, or the International Monetary Fund, characterized economic globalization as a historical process propelled by human creativity and technological advancement. Economic globalization is the process by which economies of different countries become more interconnected and interdependent. This happens through increased international trade, investment, and the flow of goods, services, capitals, and information across borders. World Bank, a multinational development institution owned by 189 countries, to strive and to elevate poverty by providing financial aid to less affluent nations, enabling them to bolster their economies and living standards.
So what is the international trading system? International trading system is the exchange of goods and services from one country to another. So this type of trades allow for greater competition and more competitive pricing in the market. And there are three types of international trading system. First is the export, second is the import, and last is the intrapat trading system. First, let's talk about the export trading system. So export means that selling goods and services produced in one country to another. For example, ang Pilipinas ay nag-e-export ng banana sa United States. So it means na ang Pilipinas ay nagbebenta ng banana sa US market. So this transaction contributes to the international trading system by promoting economics exchange and generating revenue for the exporting country. Second is the import. Import means goods and services flowing inside or into a country. For example, ang United States ay nag-i-import ng electronic devices sa China. Or ang Germany ay nag-i-import ng wine sa Italy. So this process involved a complex web's regulation, agreements, and logistical process that allows goods and services to flow freely to the national borders. And last is the intrapat trade, also known as transshipment. Intrapat trade is where goods are imported into a country and then re-exported out without being distributed within the importing of country. For example, if metal is imported from Philippines to Singapore and then re-exported to China. So this process of development of technology and help reinforce international relation. So that's all for the international trading system.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Germano Lara, and my report is all about the Bretton Woods system. The Bretton Woods system is a set of unified rules and policies and provide the framework necessary to create fixed international currency exchange rate. Essentially, the agreement called the newly created IMF, or International Monetary Fund, to determine the fixed rate or exchange for currencies around the world. Did you know that the Bretton Woods system was largely influenced of the ideas of the British economist John Maynard Keynes? John Maynard Keynes believes that economic crises occur not when a country does have enough money, but when money is not being spent and thereby not moving. After the two wars, world leaders sought to create a global economic system that ensures a long-lasting peace.
Neoliberalism is an economic and political ideology that advocates for free market capitalism, limited government intervention, deregulation, and privatization and globalization. Neoliberalism and Its Discontent is a book by Joseph E. Stiglitz that critiques the shortcomings and negative consequences of neoliberal policies. Pros of neoliberalism. 1. Promotes economic growth. By allowing markets to operate freely, neoliberalism can lead to increased productivity and economic growth. Encourage innovation. Competition in a neoliberal framework can drive innovation and technological advancements. 3. Emphasize individual freedom. Prioritize individual liberty and choice in economic decisions. 4. Foster efficiency. Market mechanisms under neoliberalism are believed to allocate resources efficiently, leading to optimal outcomes. Cons of neoliberalism. 1. Economic inequality. Neoliberal policies often exacerbate income and wealth inequality as they tend to benefit the wealthy and power disproportionately. 2. Social welfare cuts. Neoliberalism can lead to reduction in social welfare programs and safety nets, potentially leaving vulnerable population without necessary support. 3. Financially instability. Deregulation and laissez-faire policies can contribute to financial crisis and instability, as seen in events like the 2008 global financial crisis. 4. Environmental degradation. Neoliberalism emphasis on economic growth and deregulation can result in environmental degradation and unstable exploitation of natural resources.
Hi, my name is Mary Jane Palmera, and today I'm going to discuss to you about the global financial crisis and the challenge to the neoliberalism. First, let us discuss what is global financial crisis. So what is a global financial crisis? A global financial crisis assets prices a steep decline in value, business and consumer who are unable to pay their debts and financial institutions experience liquidity and shortage. Financial crisis is often associated with a panic or a bank run during which investor sales of assets would withdraw money from saving accounts because they fear that the value of those assets will drop if they remain in a financial situation. Other situations that may label a financial crisis include the bursting of a speculative financial bubble, a stock market crash, a sovereign default, or a currency increases. The financial crisis may be limited through banks or spread throughout a single economy of region or economies worldwide. So what is neoliberalism? Neoliberalism, it is a contemporary use to refer the market-oriented reform policies such as eliminating price control, the deregulation, capital market, lowering trade barriers, and reducing especially privatization and austerity state influence in the economy. Ang neoliberalismo, ito ay tumutukoy sa pang-ekonomiya at panlipunang mga pulisiya na pumapabor sa pagbibigay ng kontrol sa mga pribadong negosyante na nagre-resulta sa mas limitadong regulasyon mula sa pamahalaan. Sa isang neoliberal na setup, ang mga private business ay may mas malawak na papel sa pambansang ekonomiya. Dahil meron silang malayang kamay o negosyong direktang nakakaapekto sa kabuhayan ng mga tao. In 2007 to 2008, financial crisis began in a year with cheap credit and lax lending standards that fueled a housing bubble. Financial institutions were left holding trillions of dollars worth of near worthless investment in subprime mortgages. Millions of Americans' house owners found themselves owning more mortgages than their homes were worth. Ang mortgage ay isang loan na ginagamit upang bumili ng mga bahay at iba pang mga ari-arian. Halimbawa, ako ay humiram ng pera sa bangko. Ibig sabihin, yung bangko na hiniraman ko ng pera ay may karapatan sa ari-arian ko hanggat sa mabayaran ng buo ang kailangan bayaran at pati na ang interes. However, the financial experts wrongly assumed that even if many borrowers were individuals and families who would struggle to pay, a majority would not be default. Moreover, the bank thought there were so many mortgages in just one MBS. A few failures would not ruin the entirety of the investment because these banks could simply reacquire the homes and sell at a higher price, turning a profit. In 2007, home price stopped increasing as supply caught up with demands. Families could not pay off their loans. The rapid reselling of MBS as banks and investors tried to get rid of their bad investment. The crisis spread beyond the United States. Many investors were foreign governments, corporations, and individuals, affecting services like pension, healthcare, and various forms of social security. This must felt acutely by the poor. The reduction in government spending has slowed down growth and ensured a high level of unemployment. The U.S. recovered quickly because of the Keynesian-style stimulus package that President Barack Obama pushed for in his first month in his office. The response of government around the world has been aimed stimulating their economies. That's all for the global financial crisis and the challenge to the neoliberalism. And I hope you learned something from my report. Thank you and God bless.
So what's the economic globalization today? Today, economic globalization persists as defining force characterized by increased international trade, surges in foreign direct investment, technological advancement facilitating global connectivity, intricate supply chains spanning multiple countries, financial markets that are highly interconnected, and continuous exchange of cultures and ideas among societies. Economic globalization offers opportunities for economic growth, innovation, and poverty reduction. It also presents challenges such as inequality and environmental sustainability and social cohesion. This complex interplay of factors underscores the ongoing impact of globalization on the interconnectedness of economies and societies worldwide.